Here I have iPhone 17 Pro and let me show you how to turn off automatic visual lookup for screenshots. Let's begin. So, in order to do it, let's open Settings right here. From the Settings, let's find General, scroll down and choose Screen Capture. As you can see, here you can enable or disable the full screen previews. In iOS 26, this feature is automatically enabled. So when you take a screenshot, you will see the whole preview on the whole screen. But you can disable this feature right here, and you will see only the screenshot in the lower left corner. In my case it's better and I'm more used to use it that way, so let me keep this feature disabled. So that's it, thank you for watching, please subscribe to our channel, leave thumbs up under the video.
Hello, welcome back to our channel. In this video I'll show you where to find moved camera settings in iOS 26. Okay, so let's open Settings and you have to scroll down until you reach Camera section. And now let's start exploring the camera menu. So first of all, let's go to Record Video section, and this is the section where you can set resolution and frame rate for your videos and also for your slow motion videos. Here is another tab, Record Slow-Mo. And this is the same as in Record Video. And also, if you go to your camera, you can do that directly in your camera application. So switch to video mode, and now in the top left corner of your screen you see this quick toggle. So here as well you can adjust different camera modes. So here you can select your resolution and also your frame rate. Yes, so now let's move on to formats and go to photo mode, and this is the page where you can select megapixels for your photos. Those are 12 megapixels and 24. Also there's an option to select 48, but that's only available if you have your resolution control turned on. So turn this on and let's go to camera, and I switch back to my photo mode. And now if I tap in my top left corner of my screen, I need to select this RAW mode to enable my 48 megapixels. Yes, and also here are different formats that you can use. Yes, and what else? You can enable grid on your photos if you need that. So as you can see, a little grid appeared on my screen, so that may be useful for you. Also you can set level. This is this cross icon in the center of your screen, that's level. Also you can enable mirror front camera. So here are many options that you can set, that you can adjust to yourself. So I highly recommend you to go here and explore all those settings in order to have the best experience with your iPhone camera. So yeah, that's basically it. I really hope that you find this video helpful, and if so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hello, in front of me I have iPhone 17 Pro, and in this video I'm going to show you how to take better photos on your iPhone. Alright, so let's begin. Let's open up our camera and let's discuss a few things. When you're using the normal photo mode for taking pictures, we can click on those dots in the top right corner, and what I highly recommend is turning off the live photo mode. There's a chance that in your case it will be automatically turned on. It will look like that, its color will be yellow. And actually how the live mode works. It works in that way that it's creating like a short video, because it's taking, when we click the shutter button, it's taking 3 photos, one before the main one, and then another one after the main one. So like 3 photos. And if you click on that video, on that photo that you have taken with the live mode, it will look like a short video. It's going to last like 1 second. So I highly recommend turning that off. Also, we have things such as aspect ratio that we can change. We can select 1:1, 4:3, or 16:9. Of course, everything depends what kind of photo you want to take. So you can simply play with those aspects and select the perfect one for yourself. If you go to the styles, you can select the type of the photo. Currently we are on the standard mode, but as you take a look, we have, for example, amber, gold, rose gold, bright, neutral, cool rose, and I think that we have also the vibrant, natural, luminous, and dramatic, quiet, cozy, ethereal, muted B and W, stark B and W, and that's all of the modes. Of course, you can above see the difference in the tone, color, and the play on each mode. For me, I'm always using the standard mode, but everything, of course, is up to you. I highly recommend playing with those modes and adjusting everything into your own preferences. Alright, next thing is the zoom level. You need to have in mind that if you are using the higher zoom level, the quality of the photo will be a little bit worse. On 17 Pro, the maximum zoom is 40. I don't think that you will be using that mode. But let's say that you are taking an object of a person, and what I always do is that I don't manually. I'm not increasing the zoom level manually, but I'm simply using the 1 or 2 for the best quality, and I'm physically moving closer to the object that I'm taking a picture of. That is simply better for the quality of our photo. Simply zoom with your feet and get physically closer to the object instead of using the zoom. That's what I always like to do. Alright, of course, you need to remember that everything depends in which conditions you are taking the photo. Everything also depends from the light. And when it comes to the light, cool thing is, of course, adjusting the exposure level. When you tap on your screen, this small square appears and we have the sun icon next to it. When we will now slide to the downside or to the upside, as you take a look, the photo gets brighter or darker. So let's say that you are in a very well lit environment, and in a normal exposure level, the photo seems too bright. So what you can do is to simply lower a little bit your exposure level and then then take a photo. It will simply look better. It won't be brightened. Same thing in the opposite situation. If you are in a really dark place, you can manually adjust the exposure level into higher values to simply lighten up the photo a little bit for better picture quality. If there's dark outside, you can also click on that icon to use the night mode. You can also find the night mode right in here and select the value. Maximum is 2. For now, I will turn it off because I don't need it. And now we can go into the settings on our iPhone, scroll down, and click on the camera. Now, for best quality of the photos, we can go into the formats. Yeah. And in here, make sure that you're using the 24 megapixel mode. And as you click on the ProRAW and resolution control, that's the best thing. I highly recommend turning it on. And now, thanks to that, we'll be able to use the 48 megapixel mode. But it's not set yet. To set it, open up your camera. And as you take a look on the photo mode, this icon on the left side appeared. We can click on that And now we can select the format from the HEIC into RAW, or we can select the resolution into 48 megapixel. That's the best mode possible. Resolutions up to a max of 48 megapixels. Always use this mode for the best quality of your photos. If you're interested in also recording the videos, you can go into the settings right in here and select the resolution for your video, for example, 4K at 60 FPS or 4K at 120 FPS. That is really good quality with really smooth display. 120 FPS, it's really high value, but thanks to that we will have the best quality and the smooth level on our video. You just need to simply select everything into your own preferences. I highly recommend also enabling the HDR video. And as you go back and scroll down, if you want, you can also go into not the indicators, but the composition right in here, and enable the grid lines. Defaultly, they will be set on off. But now, as you take a look, we have this grid, those lines, and it can help us to simply position our phone in the proper way to take the best picture. Let's say I have this logo right in here, and I want to place it perfectly in the middle. So thanks to that I have the grid lines, I know that when I'm holding my phone just like that, it's in the center of the screen, and that's the moment when I should take the photo. So we can also enable those grid lines. And as we go into the settings, we have the function to mirror the front camera. That is the mode for the selfies. Defaultly, it's set on off, just like that. And if you are taking a selfie of yourself, the photo might be with this, mirror effect. Some people like it, some don't. Everything is up to you. In my case, I don't like that mirror effect, but to simply check which mode you like, simply take one selfie with the mirror effect turned off and the one with the mirror effect turned on to simply see which suits you, which mode. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.
Hello, welcome back to our channel. In this video I will show you how to disable a camera shortcut on lock screen on your iPhone 17 Pro. So if you no longer want to have quick access to your camera from your lock screen on your iPhone 17 Pro, it's very easy. Here's how to do it. You have to go to your lock screen like this, and basically you have to press and hold your lock screen to enter customization mode, and you want to go to customize button, and as you can see, here's your camera shortcut, and you want to tap this minus icon, and instead of that you can select another shortcut. If you want to have some other shortcut instead of your camera, you can select, as you can see, here are many options to choose from, really many options. So and if not, if you want to have that space blank, you just have to tap done button, and if I go back, you can see that my camera shortcut is now gone. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you found it helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hey, welcome back to our channel. In this video I will show you how to hide photos and videos on your iPhone 17 Pro. Sometimes you want to keep certain photos or videos private, and for this on your iPhone 17 Pro you have built-in feature hidden album. So let's go to my photos, and I need to go to specific photo or video that I want to hide. For example, let it be this one, and all I have to do now is tap 3-dot button in the top right corner of my screen and select option to hide, and of course confirm my decision by tapping hide photo. And to view these items that you hidden, you have to go to Collections tab at the bottom side of your screen and scroll down to Utilities section. As you can see, my section Utilities, and go to Hidden. And this album is protected by Face ID or your passcode, so only you can unlock it. Enter your passcode or scan your face, and this is the album with all your hidden photos. Additionally, if you want extra privacy, you can go to Settings, and then you have to go to Applications and find Photos from this list. And if you scroll down, you will see an option, Show Hidden Album. So you want to disable this, and let's go back to Photos. And in my Utilities section, I will not see my hidden section. It's simply not there. And if you want to switch back, if you want to access your hidden photos, if you disable this, you have to turn this feature on so that you could see your hidden album. And let's go back to Utilities, and now this section with my hidden photo is back. So yeah, that's basically it. I really hope that you find this video helpful, and if so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily crop a screenshot on the iPhone 17 Pro. So if you want to edit your screenshots quickly, then what you have to do is take a screenshot first. So hold the power button and the volume up button, and after that you will see something like this. So now we have to grab either the edges or something, and as you guys can see, it will just cut our screen. So I want to screenshot my calendar. Now after we crop it, as you guys can see, this is definitely cropped. We can save it to Photos, Files, or to a quick note. We can also copy and delete, or simply delete the screenshots if we don't like it. So I saved it to the Photos. Now let's open up the Photos app, and here we have our cropped screenshot. So that's basically it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hey, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to reorder and pin collections and photos on your iPhone 17 Pro. Okay, so first of all, let's go through how to reorder collections. You have to open Photos application on your iPhone and go to Collections section at the bottom side of your screen. And now you want to tap a three-dot button in the top right corner of your screen and tap option to reorder. So now finally you can touch and hold a collection that you need to move and drag it down to its new position. So like this. And finally, when you're done reordering your collections, you have to save it by tapping this blue button in the top right corner of your screen. And now let's go to how to pin a collection. So let's go, for example, to Albums. And let's expand it. Let's say that I want to pin this collection. I want to press and hold it like this and select option to pin. And if I go back here to pinned, I will see this collection appear right here. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically how you can reorder and pin your collections. I really hope that you find this video helpful, and if so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Welcome to HardReset.Info channel. Today we have the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 in front of us, and in this video I'm going to compare the cameras of these two devices. We will start firstly by looking at the camera settings on both phones to see how much more flexible the Pro version is compared to the standard one. And next we will check out the camera interfaces and explore what features are available on each device.
Finally, we will compare the photos on a computer to find out which phone truly takes better pictures. And of course, we expect the iPhone 17 Pro to make better photos and offer more settings, but we need to find out just how big that difference really is. So let's get started. To understand the difference in settings, we first need to open the settings application on both devices. Okay, I am already here. Then we should scroll a bit down and find here camera on both devices. And here we have camera settings. And this is where the differences start. So let's begin with video recording. On the iPhone 17 Pro, you can find here record video, right? And as you can see on 17 Pro, you can record video in 4K at 120 frames per second, as well as in Full HD at 120 frames per second. The regular iPhone 17 doesn't have this option. Its maximum frame rate is 60 frames per second. Both phones have enhanced stabilization, as you can see here, enabled. So it will be pretty steady. The regular iPhone, yeah, as you can see, here we have the same settings. Okay, cool. Here, as you can see, both devices record spatial audio sound, so with no differences here. As you can see, in cinematic we have really similar options. Record slow-mo. In slow-mo we have ability to record in 4K 120 FPS on Pro version, and only Full HD to 140 FPS in normal version. So as you can see, there is no big differences here. Okay, scroll a bit down, and here we will have more differences in photo section. Wait, while composition, photo capture. Okay, photo capture is here. As you can see, there is Fusion camera on iPhone 17 Pro. This is the feature that lets you choose the default lens and local. Let's open it. So you can select here, as you can see, default lens and focal lens. The regular iPhone 17 doesn't have this option. Other than that, there aren't any major differences to notice right here, as you can see. So cool. Move on and let's open camera application. When you open the camera app, the first thing you stands out the iPhone 17 Pro is the number of zoom options. You got 0.5 for the ultrawide lens, 1x for standard mode, 2x and 4 and 8x without losing quality to zoom, using telephoto lens. And on a regular iPhone there are only two lenses, 0.5 the ultrawide and 1x for standard mode. 2x zoom use the standard lens with the crop image and some AI enhances algorithm to improve the image quality. If we look at the available modes, as you can see, both phones have all the same ones. Photo and video shooting options are nearly identical here, as you can see. It's really identical. We have all same options available. iPhone 17 have macro mode as iPhone 17 Pro, so it's pretty good. Okay, but you know, one thing I forgot to mention about the settings is that the iPhone 17 Pro has ProRAW mode in formats. I don't know how I just forgot it. as you can see, here we have only resolution control, but on iPhone 17 Pro we have ProRAW and resolution control. We can even select the file type for RAW photos. And now on both devices I have resolution control. As you can see, I can shot photos in 48 megapixels on my iPhone 17, and I have the same option, resolution control, for iPhone 17 Pro, but I can take photos in RAW format. This format lets you take photos in more editing flexibility format. Okay, so let's start with photos. Alright, let's start with the fact that the weather today was absolutely awful. I live in the best city in the world, but unfortunately the weather today was just unbelievably bad, and honestly that works in our favor. The conditions were really more difficult for the phones than in our tests of iPhone 17 Air and 17 Pro, which I'll also recommend you checking out. So now let's start with opening, firstly, on the left side of the screen, iPhone 17 Pro photos, and on the right side of our screen I'll open iPhone 17. Right in this way. Okay, and let's begin. Alright, let's dive into the first photos. What stands out right away? Honestly, not much. On the iPhone 17 Pro, the clouds might look a bit more three-dimensional, maybe, but that could just maybe my imagination. I don't know, really. Write in comments, please. Do you see the difference here? When we zoom in closer, let's see what happens. Maybe you would expect to see some differences, but it's really hard to spot them. To me, the images look almost identical. It's mostly about how the algorithms processed the shots. The iPhone 17's image even seems a bit brighter, maybe. And so maybe, yeah, one thing that catches the eye is the dynamic range. It seems to work slightly differently. The sky looks a touch deeper on iPhone 17 Pro, but it's a very, very small difference. You can also see that the shadows, like bushes, are darker on 17 Pro here, and the sky is a bit darker too, but with no overexposed highlights. Let's say the iPhone 17 doesn't have any overexposed highlights here. And today's conditional actually made things a bit easier for the phone signs. There wasn't really harsh backlight that could have affected the iPhone 17's image. So I think if there had been strong backlight, the regular iPhone 17 might have had some overexposed spots here. Because we tested iPhone 17 Air and it had it overexposed in some places. Okay, let's move on. What we see here. So here we have really the same situation. So photos are really identical, even when we trying to crop some things. As you see, maybe a bit more deeper colors on 17 Pro. We can see it on this building, for example. yeah, a bit deeper colors, but you know, but despite it, despite the weather, so images, photos looks pretty similar. It's really difficult to see the difference. You know, colors a bit more. Yeah, maybe it's all about dynamic range. Because, for example, now in this photo, as you can see, iPhone 17, just normal 17, catch more details than iPhone 17 Pro, and you know, it really most things depends of algorithms and of, I don't know, I really don't know how to explain it, but maybe it's difficult to find difference here. If we try to find a difference, so maybe there is no big difference here. Difference in the sky because of dynamic range again. And maybe if we'll have better weather, so difference will be more visible just because of dynamic range. Really the same situation here. This is just the same photos. Those photos just amazing. Okay, wait a while. Now we will look at the selfie camera. And yeah, here as you can see, we have a bit more different details. And now we can really see the difference in dynamic range. When we focus on object in the center, as you can see of the frame, the background on the regular iPhone 17 starts to break a bit down, a bit due to the dynamic range. It even gets a little hazy here, as you can see right here. Meanwhile, on the iPhone 17 Pro, everything, just look at this building. Everything looks sharp. And the sky is a bit overexposed, but you know, it's really a bit overexposed in 17, but in good condition on 17 Pro. On the regular iPhone 17, there are some slight overexposed spots like sky, like road here. As you can see here, there is no overexposed things on the left and a bit overexposed on the right side. Okay, move to the selfie camera. On this photo my hair's still dry for now, so it's looking pretty good. So let's dive into the comparison. What do we have here? Both phones have great cameras. The detail is fantastic on both devices. Honestly, it almost feels like the regular iPhone 17 has slightly better detail. Just look at that. Just look on my face. Yeah, you know, the hair looks well detailed on the both devices, and the colors are vibrant on both devices. However, the photo from 17 Pro might actually look a bit worse. You can kind of tell, especially when you look at this church of this building on the on the background right here. As you can see, I wish I would taken more selfies at this point to see if this is, you know, one-off or a pattern. Even so, the difference is really very small. Really very small differences. Maybe a bit difference in colors. There is no difference in utilization. And now, for now, 17 just simple, 17 better in these small pieces, you know. And it's really interesting. Okay, move to the next image. Alright, at this stage I'm comparing the zoom cameras. So the lenses are wiped, clean, so both cameras are ready to go. Here we are at 1x zoom, looking at both phones, and the photos seem absolutely identical at first glance, so let's zoom in a bit and maybe differences here. You know, I still can't spot any difference. If you see something, please let me know in comments below. But I really don't see the difference. Maybe on 17 is a bit better. Am I? Huh. Okay, no, it's really... I know it's normal iPhone 17. I'm not switched the folders by accident. But I started to think in this way. Okay, and things should change when we switch to 2x zoom and take a closer look. And maybe let's zoom in this sign, and that's still no difference, even in 2x. I don't get it. I was 100% sure there would be a difference here, but there is none. How is that possible? Okay, let's try bigger zoom. We're still at 2x here, right? Okay, here we will have a different zoom. Yeah, here we have still 2x, but let's just take a look on different photo. Okay. No, guys, it's just the same. It's just the same. I'm starting to wonder if I mixed up the folders from the devices, but you know, it's impossible just because here we have 40x zoom on Pro device and it's not available on normal iPhone 17. And as you can see here, we have 10x max zoom and 40x. Okay, and you know, at 40x at iPhone 17 Pro does perform better, of course, but it's hard to say it makes huge difference between cameras since the quality at the zoom level isn't great on this device. You know, maybe you can zoom in something, but it will not be good photo. It just, you know, you can zoom in to see something that you can't see just by normal eye, but it's not helpful. Okay, on this image you can definitely see that the iPhone 17 Pro has really better and richer colors. This photo was taken on 6x zoom, and of course a photo from 17 Pro is something you could easily post on Instagram or somewhere else. Just look on these colors. Colors are better, we have more details here, quality is better. Now I can understand that on the left side I have iPhone 17 Pro. You know, even a B is visible, normally visible here. Here is like a little flying devil, I don't know. You know, but here what I don't get, why is there a clear difference in some situations, but in others there is no difference at all? Look, in this case it's obvious that the iPhone 17 did a much worse job. Why wasn't this noticeable in the previous photos? I just don't understand. Okay, move on. In this photo I zoomed in as far as possible on the regular iPhone 17 and tried to match the same zoom level on the iPhone 17 Pro. Here's what we got. You can see that the telephoto lens on the Pro is doing an amazing job. More details, better colors, the telephoto lens really makes difference. It didn't seem like it in the first test photos you seen just now, but now the difference is really clear. If you even check the file size here, as you can see, the photo from the iPhone 17 Pro is larger, which means it holds more information inside. Unfortunately, in this shot I took with the ultra-wide lens, a raindrop landed right in the center of the frame on a regular iPhone 17. So it's hard to say much about the central part, but one thing is absolutely clear: the lenses are identical. The colors are the same. Just look at this. This is the same photo, but here I have a raindrop. And the amount of details is the same. In the clean part of the image, there is absolutely no difference between the cameras. But the angle of the camera is a bit different. As you can see, oh no, it was different photos. So sorry guys. Cameras are absolutely identical. Yeah, it was different photos. So sorry. It's absolutely identical identical lenses. Even the size of these images is absolutely the same. Alright, here we have a video shot with the front-facing camera, and we can see that the iPhone 17 struggles with dynamic range. The sky is completely washed out on 17, maybe not completely, but they are washed out. And you know, but the face is well lit, not too dark, and everything is clear. On the other hand, the iPhone 17 Pro handled the dynamic range perfectly. The sky is not overexposed, the tones look natural, and everything seems really fine. However, the whole image has a slight hazy look on 17 Pro, and the face appears a bit darker. And honestly, the most important thing in a selfie camera is the face. Maybe, I think. And I really don't know. Technically, iPhone 17 Pro is better. But visually, I'm more like a normal 17, just because, you know, I recorded just selfie video. And yeah, yes, sky here is even slightly, you know, sunny. Maybe it's not natural colors. It was a really gray day, but you know, I don't know. This video is really better, but this one looks better. I don't know. Really, please write in comments what you think about it. Okay, move on. Now we have a new mode that's appeared on the iPhones. It's simultaneously recording with both the front and rear cameras. We will not dive into the image quality here. Let's just know that this feature exists and it works. The recording is available only in 30 frames per second on both devices. Okay, as you can see, selfie camera is a bit brighter on iPhone 17. we should notice it. It's overexposed. Yeah, and technically this image is really better. But, you know, it's difficult to say. Really difficult to say for me. Here I tried taking a few architecture photos using zoom as expected. When we use zoom levels higher than 4x, the photos from the regular iPhone 17 turn out worse. But that makes sense, and we are not holding it against it. It simply doesn't have a telephoto lens, so it's completely understandable. As you can see, colors are better, and even the size of these photos on Pro is bigger just because of more information. And yeah, here we have macro photo. And just like before, when it comes to the ultra-wide lens, I can't see any difference at all. If you notice something, please let me know in comments. I'm not seeing it. For me, it's completely the same. Okay. here is the 4K 60 FPS videos, and unfortunately my computer can't handle playing two 4K 60 FPS videos from both devices at the same time. It just isn't powerful enough. But one thing I can say for sure, the video on iPhone 17 Pro looks absolutely stunning, and so let's take half a minute to watch and enjoy it. It's just rainy Krakow 4K 60 FPS video. And you can rewind that, check it out for yourself to compare. And for me, I can tell you the Pro is clearly the winner here. I can definitely see the difference between the Pro and the regular version. So let's take a closer look of 17 Pro. Okay, and now let's open on the full screen iPhone 17. Okay, so for me, iPhone 17 Pro is absolutely steady, is incredibly steady. It's absolutely just awesome. It's really cinematic. But if we talk about iPhone 17, I think it struggles a bit with 4K 60 FPS, and those 60 frames per second sometimes seem to drop to a lower frame rate. But let's just compare it in comments. Let's please comment it below this video. I just wanna see your feedback about these videos. And as you can see, I really went all out for you guys. I'm soaked to the bone, my hair wet, and I'm not looking very presentable anymore. But now you definitely have to leave a reaction under this video, because here is where the difference starts to show. And it's in portrait photography. The portrait mode on the iPhone 17 Pro is clearly better. No doubt about it. And the Pro does a better job of capturing stray wet hairs, as you can see. and separating the subject from the background, even from the white background, as you can see. You know, it's tough to do this with the front camera, but we will get to the rear camera later. Honestly, the selfie camera on the Pro just performs better portrait mode. It's not a huge difference, but it's definitely better. Okay, move on. In this photo you can see that the regular iPhone 17 a bit struggled again with dynamic range, so I decided to give it a little help, and I tapped on the motorcycle and dragged the exposure slider the little, you know, this sun icon, and I just slide it down, and then, as you can see, and now it looks like this one, and this darkened photo looks, you know, looks better. And now it's completely comparable to the iPhone 17 Pro. So it seems to be, it seems to me that if you manually adjust the exposure slider, you can easily fix any of overexposure issues on your 17 device. So for me, these photos are absolutely the same. Okay. Next, I wanted to test the portrait mode using the main cameras, and unfortunately, as I mentioned earlier, I was completely soaked, so I had to move indoors. This is me in the office. I asked the colleague to take the photo. As you can see, he's not exactly a pro at photography. He cut off my hands, and the shot is a bit crooked. But overall, the main points are clear. The cameras are similar, but on the iPhone 17 Pro, you can see the colors are handled better. Once again, the exposure is spot on. There is no overexposure on the face, and it doesn't look shiny as on 17. You know, just look at the face, and there is a difference here, and there is not about steen in portrait mode. Steen is the same. Okay. Yeah, so the lack of overexposure and better color handling on the iPhone 17 Pro make the photo look more premium on Pro version of the phone. Here is the same situation, so now it handles with my face a bit better, but still worse than Pro, or no. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, you know, it's difficult. It's difficult because photos really looks like same photos. Okay, it's a bit strange photo, but here we can see difference between device with LiDAR and without. Or hold on. You know, that's how it looks before processing, I think. At first, the regular iPhone 17 did a terrible job cutting off my hairs. And it didn't blur that rear properly here, you know. But now, as you can see, it seems like the iPhone processed the photo a bit better before I transfer it to the computer. And now there is no issue with the blur. Honestly, the iPhone 17 Pro actually handled the background blur just a tiny bit worse, as you can see right here. It's slightly, but not as good as the regular iPhone 17, and it's a bit strange. That said, you can still see more overexposure at the regular iPhone 17 if we will, for example, crop here or not, I don't know. maybe it's a bit overexposed here, and it's not overexposed here, but you know, it looks quite good in iPhone 17 and 17 Pro too. You know, other than that, both devices produced photos that looks great overall. So yes, maybe colors a bit better here. Oh my god, this guy is really bad in photography. But okay, colors are really a bit better on the Pro device, but it's not too better to talk about big difference. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope I helped you to figure it out, which device is really better, and is the iPhone 17 Pro really that much better than iPhone 17? And is it worth paying extra for the camera improvements in the 17 Pro? Or maybe the camera matters to you, but not enough to spend so much more on the Pro version. So please don't forget to leave me a like and a comment below this video, and bye, see you next time.
Hi, in this video let me show you how to enable the lens camera hints on the iPhone 17 Pro. So, if you would like to use this new iPhone feature, let's open the settings, then scroll down, and from the list of settings, let's find the camera. It's this icon right here, tap on camera, scroll down again, and as you can see, here you should find lens cleaning hints. So this cool feature should be enabled. You can disable or enable this feature right here by using this toggle, and this feature will display a suggestion when the camera lens should be cleaned to improve the image quality. So let me just keep it enabled, and now when you are taking a photo and some of your lenses will be dirty or something right here, you will see the hint that you should clean it up to take the better picture, the better image. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and leave thumbs up under the video.
Hello, welcome back to our channel. In this video I'll show you how to switch between different camera modes on your iPhone 17 Pro. Okay, so actually you can do that in your camera itself for quick access, but before that you need to enable some functions in your settings. So open your settings on your iPhone and you have to scroll down until you reach camera section, and now find formats. So if you go to photo mode, you will see here different photo modes that you can select. Those are 12 megapixels and 24. As you can see, here is now option to choose 48 megapixels. That's because 48 megapixels are working with this ProRAW and resolution control mode. So enable this, and let's go to camera, and here in the top left corner of your screen you can see this quick toggle. So if you want to have 48 megapixels on your photos, you have to select this RAW mode. Yes, and also basically when you use your camera, you can select video mode, and also in the top left corner of your screen you can select different resolutions. Those are HD and 4K, and also different frame rates. Additionally, if you go to settings back, and let's go to camera and open record video, here also you can see different modes that you can use. Yes, so explore that and adjust your camera for best experience. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to edit photos in the stock gallery on the iPhone 17 Pro.
So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a picture. So I'll open up the camera and take a picture of this flower right here. Now it's a fresh photo. I did not change anything. The exposure is the same. And now what can we do? We can open up our gallery, which is the photos, and now select our flower right here. So here we have to click on those three lines. Now go over to adjust, and here we can do it automatically. So we can do it like that, or we can go and change everything for ourselves. So we're gonna start off with the exposure. Now brilliance, I'm gonna change it to -29. Highlights, we're gonna boost them a bit. Here we also have the shadows. We can either try and remove them or make them bigger. It's totally up to us. And the contrast is also here. So as you guys can see, we can have a lot of fun changing those settings. So here we also have the saturation, so we can change how the colors are saturated. Here we have the vibrancy, so it will also boost our colors. And we have the warmth, we have the tint, sharpness, definition, noise reduction, and the vignette. So as you guys can see, now we can click done, and this is how our picture looks like now. So I think like I did a great job, and as you guys can see, it works perfectly fine. This is how you guys can easily edit your photos, and that's basically it. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to find recently deleted photos on iPhone 17 Pro. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to the photos. Now here we need to go to collections, and we need to scroll a bit down right to the bottom. Now here we have utilities, and here we have recently deleted. So we need to use either our Face ID or our passcode to view this album. So click on view album. I don't want to use my Face ID right now, so I'll just click it again and enter the password. And here we have the deleted photos. So as you guys can see, there's a lot of them. And if you want to select them, click on select. And here we can recover all or delete all. So it's totally up to us. Here we can find it, and that's basically it. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. Today I'm going to tell you how to invert a picture on your iPhone. So actually, inverting a picture that it's already made is very easy. Firstly, open your photos, or just your file, and search for your favorite photo that you want to invert. For me, it can be this Labubu. Tap this three lines over here, and now tap on this crop button. Here, if we tap this button over here, we can rotate it, but that's not what we want. If we tap this button, we can invert our picture. And now, to confirm, we have to tap down over here. And actually that's how it works. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and leave a like after this video. It's very important to us to have your feedback. Goodbye! Hi everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. Today I'm going to tell you how to put your iPhone's camera into the night mode in your iPhone 17 Pro. So, as you can see, here we have our iPhone. And firstly, we need to open the camera over here. Now, we don't have actually to do anything. It's because as you can see, when I turn off my lights, here we have this moon icon. with the seconds. And now, so that I can see something, I need to lower my brightness and turn off again. Here, now if we tap this moon icon, we can enable the night mode as auto or off. If we hold our finger on it, we can see night mode, auto, maximum 1 second or off. You set it to maximum, I can set it as you can see to 30 seconds. And that's it. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and leave a like on this video. It's very important to us to have your feedback. Goodbye! Hi everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. Today I'm going to tell you how to put stickers on your photos in your iPhone 17 Pro. So firstly, open the photos, and here in the photos you have to search for the photo you want to add sticker on. For example, I want to add my stickers on this photo. Tap these 3 lines at the bottom of your screen, and here, as you can see, we have a lot of options: filter, crop, adjust, or clean up, or something like that. Here you have to tap this pen icon over here, and now as you can see, we have markup. Tap this plus at the bottom right corner of your screen, and now as you can see, we have image description, add sticker, add text, add signature, etc. Tap on the add sticker, and now you can add your favorite sticker on your photo. To confirm, tap this tick icon. Tap done, and that's it. Hope it helps you and have a nice day. Goodbye!
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to screen record on your iPhone 17 Pro. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to the control center. Now, as you guys can see, I've got the icon to start screen recording right here, but if you don't, then hold your finger and click on add a control. Now here you guys can find it and add it, but I won't add another one because I already have one here. So now if you want to screen record, you guys can either hold it and choose an application where you want to start the recording. You guys can also select your microphone to be on or off, or you can simply record your screen by clicking on it. And as you guys can see, now the recording has started. We can do anything we want here. As you guys can see, we can just open up a bunch of apps and then we can stop the recording. It's paused right now because we opened up a dynamic island. So now we can just save it to photos and we can click again to watch it back. So as you guys can see, we have recorded everything we did. So now what can we do with it? We can either delete it or simply adjust it. So for example, the exposure and much more. And here, after we click done, we can click on 3 dots. Here we can adjust everything, like we can also hide it, add to album, we can revert it to original, and here we can delete it. So that's basically it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I want to show you how to stop selfie from flipping on your iPhone 17 Pro. Do your selfies look mirrored after you take them on your iPhone 17 Pro? That's all because the camera flips your image by default. So let me open my camera and I want to take a picture of my hand before I switch my settings. So as you can see, it's mirrored. And okay, so let's go to settings, and you have to scroll until you reach camera section. And here find option that says mirror front camera. So you want to toggle this on, and this ensures that your selfies are saved exactly as they appear in the preview before you make a photo without being flipped. So let's go back to camera, and I will take the same picture with the same hand, and you see that it's not mirrored. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to take the full page screenshot on the iPhone 17 Pro. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to, let's say, we're gonna go to the Safari. Now here I have the search for the Accident movie. So let me click on continue. Sorry, not to continue. We're just gonna leave it at that. And here, if you want to take a screenshot, we just hold the power button and the volume up button. Now, when you select the full page, and this is how our screenshot will look like. So now let's save it and save to photos. And now let's go over to the gallery and see it right here. So here we have the full page. Whenever we scroll, we will see that here we have the Accident videos. Sorry, not the videos, but the reviews and the information about the movie. So that's how you guys can easily take the full page screenshot on your iPhone 17 Pro. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me is an iPhone 17, and today I'll be showing you how you can apply your lens protection to your brand new device. So I have these ones come with a nice little fancy case, and these are all separate, as you can see. Previously they would come as a single piece of glass that you just glue, but these ones have more of a Samsung-like aesthetic, as you can see. This looks very similar to this. So anyway, let's pop it open. Come on. Oh, there we go. Now below here we have our wipes, and then the actual lens protection. There we go. So once we get those out, I kind of want to check something out of curiosity. Nope, these are just a little bit too big for my device. I was curious if they're basically the same thing, but they're not. See how much they fit much better here. So they're snug around here. Aesthetically, I do want to point out they don't really fit that well. I bring a little bit more light, you can see this. So anyway, so first things first, we're gonna need to clean off our lens and also the area around the lens, the glass right here. So let's grab our wipes, start off with the wet one. Wow, what an astonishing size. So make sure you go kind of around it, because the glue will be sticking to the green part of the glass rather than the lens themselves. Okay, so once we got that clean, you can get the other wipe. There we go. And just wipe it down. Okay. Now make sure that the lenses again are clean, as in there is nothing on them, no dust. Yeah, looks fine. And now we're just gonna grab these lenses, peel off the thing right here. Come on, there we go. And apply them to the device. This one. And that's two. There we go. Now push it down just so they glue themselves correctly. And here it is. Applied. Like I said, it's not looking like it's out of the for this device almost, as these look like they're straight from Samsung. So just kind of a bit odd decision right here. Especially that they're black, while nothing apart from the display right here has the same kind of tint. So yeah, but other than that, obviously they're applied correctly. There is no dust under, which will be the important part, and that's about it. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got iPhone 17 Pro, and let me share with you how to change video resolution on this device. So let's begin with opening the camera app, and right now we are in the standard photo mode. So let's switch to the video one. Just tap on the video, and if you can see the red dot inside the shutter button, it means that for sure you're on the video mode. Now we can take a look at this option bar at the top, and on the left we've got the options which are connected with the resolution and frames per second. So just tap on it, and here we've got the resolution right in the middle. We've got two different options, HD and 4K. So all you have to do is to tap on the option which you'd like to use. I'll pick 4K, and as you can see, it is right now highlighted, which means that it was set, and from now on our device will use the chosen resolution whilst recording a video. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to enable camera night mode on the iPhone 17 Pro. So night mode is basically a mode that allows you to take clearer pictures during nighttime. And if you want to enable that mode, what we're going to do is open up the camera app, and then usually night mode turns on automatically by itself sometimes. For example, if it detects you're in a dark space, it will enable night mode by itself. But if you want to turn it on or off, the simplest way to do it is to go to these 6 dots on the top right, tap on those, and down here it will have night mode. So if you tap on it, it's going to enable max night mode, so the maximum amount of time that it's going to take a night mode photo. So usually when you take a night mode photo, it does like a long exposure photo. Basically, you need to keep your phone still for a few seconds so it can adjust and take the perfect photo. And here, as you can see by the number 1, this is the max amount of seconds that you need to take this night mode photo. So you can also do auto, so this mode, which means that he'll automatically detect how long you want the long exposure photo to be, so how many seconds. Or you can just turn it off by selecting this mode right here with the crossed out moon icon, and that means that the night mode will be turned off. So this is how you enable it. So you can do always on, off, and automatic. So just select the option that you want, and now let's test it out by taking a photo. This isn't really going to show you any results. I'm just going to show you that it actually works. And as you can see, it took like a while to take the photo. As you can see, like a second passes right here, where you need to hold your phone still. And as you can see, the night mode photo has been taken. And well, that is pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe. Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to invert a photo on the iPhone 17 Pro. So if you want to invert a photo, or basically change how it's flipped, what you're going to do is select the photo that you want to invert. So here I have this photo in my gallery, and let's invert it. So to do that, what we're going to do is press on these
3 bars on the bottom to start editing our photo. And then I'm going to press on crop. And here in the crop section, you have these 2 buttons on the top left, which basically allow you to flip the photo. And this button right here is the invert button. So let's tap on it. And here you can see the photo has been inverted. Now the arrow is on the left instead of being on the right. And that is pretty much it. Once you've inverted your photo, just press done. And this will save your options. And now the photo is inverted. And if you want to cancel, like remove all of the edits that you've added to your photo, you can just go back into edit mode and press revert to the original state of the photo. And that is pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe.
Welcome. In front of me is an iPhone 17 Pro, and today I'll show you how you can record screen on this device. So, to get started, swipe down from the top right side of your screen like this, and then in the empty space somewhere here, you want to hold your finger. Oops, let's try that again. There we go. And this will enter editing mode. And here you can click on add a control. And you want to find your screen recording control, which is right here. Once you see it, you can just tap on it. You can see it gets added. You can click on the empty space once more, and this will turn it off. And from here, just click on the control. Begins a 3-second countdown and then starts recording. So you can open up any kind of app you want from here. And once you're done, interact with your dynamic island and click on the square. This will save your recording to your Photos application. So we're going to open that up. And you can see it right here at the very bottom, but later on, it might be easier for you to find it by going into your collections, and in collections, it's going to show up under videos. Now, unfortunately, this will still be mixed up with the phone camera videos and any kind of other videos that you might have on your device, but it's still going to be much easier to find it rather than looking through for your screen recordings through the entire photo library of everything, photos and videos. So there we go. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to record videos directly to an SD card on the iPhone 17 Pro. So if you want to record videos from your iPhone and for them to be saved directly on an SD card, there are a few things that you're going to need. So the first one is the SD card itself. I have a 128GB card, so it should be pretty good. And then the next thing is the SD card USB-C adapter. So this thing here allows us to connect our SD card to our iPhone by using the USB connection at the bottom. So let's put our SD card into the adapter and then connect the adapter to our USB-C slot, like this. So now we can check check if the SD card has actually connected and it works by going to the Files app and going to Browse and finding the SD card. So here you can see that it's working, and before you continue, make sure that you've formatted this card. Now, if you want to format a card, we have a video on our channel on how to format an SD card by using an iPhone. So make sure to follow that video and continue with this tutorial. So now that the SD card is set up, is formatted, the next thing is we're going to enable ProRes recording on our iPhone. So to do that, we're going to go to Settings. We're going to scroll down to Camera, select Formats, and here we're going to scroll down and enable Apple ProRes. So you can also change the ProRes encoding, but you can also change it in the camera app. So now let's go to the camera app, enable the video mode, and select our ProRes mode. So I'm going to do HDR, 4K, 60 FPS. So here, as you can see, the USB card, the SD card is connected, because if we take it out, as you can see, the connection, like little connection icon, has been turned off. But now let's connect our card back, and as you can see, it's now connected again, and it shows us how much footage we can have. So that's the amount. And now if we record some random video, so let me just record like a basic test video to see if it actually works. There we go. Now the video is saving to our SD card. And now we can check if it has actually saved to the SD card. So let's go back to the Files app, open up our SD card. A new folder was created, and another folder. And here inside of the folder, we have the video. So it's 758 megabytes. And here it is. As you can see, it says ProRes in the top left. And you have all of these editing options. And now the video has been saved to the SD card. You can take it out and transfer the footage to another device. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got iPhone 17 Pro, and let me share with you how to set the camera timer on this device. So let's begin with opening the camera app, and currently we are in the standard photo mode. So all we have to do is to tap on this dots icon in the right upper corner and then go to the timer. Let's tap on it. So in this device, we've got 4 different options, so off, 3, 5, and 10 seconds delay. So just tap on the specific option. I will pick 10 seconds. As you can see, after tapping on it, we will get back to the camera, and it is notified in the left upper corner, so we can always check whether we've got the timer set or not. So now all we have to do is to tap on the shutter button, and from now on, our device will count down from 10, 5, or 3, depending on which option you've chosen, of course, and after that time, it will simply take a photo. Okay, of course, you can turn the timer off whenever you wish. Just tap on the 3 dots icon, or actually more dots icon, tap on the timer and choose off. And from now on, your device will take photos right after touching the shutter button. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm gonna show you how to set a photo timer on the iPhone 17 Pro. So if you want to take a photo and you want to have a timer to count down before actually taking the photo, then the first thing that we're going to do is open up the photo app, the camera app, sorry, and then we're going to select photo mode, so this one right here on the bottom. And then we're going to press on the 6 dots on the top right to open up the controls menu and select timer. And here you can select the timer countdown, like amount of time. So you can select 10 seconds, so it's going to count down 10 seconds before taking the photo, 5 or 3. So just select the option that you want. And then what you do is just set up the camera of where you want to take a shot of. And then just tap the button to start taking the photo. It will count down, and it will also use a flash to help you see the countdown on the other side of the screen. And then it's going to actually take the photo. So there we go. This is the photo. And well, that is pretty much it. Now you go to the timer and you can turn it off if you're done. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe. Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to slow down a video on the iPhone 17 Pro. So there are a few ways that you can slow down a video. The first one is I'm going to show you how to record a slow down video. So before you've actually recorded the video, what you can do is go to the slow-mo tab in the photos in the camera app. You can press this little like slider right here and slide it to the slow-mo option. Here on the top left, you can select the resolution and the frame rate. So 240 means that it'll be slower. The resolution can be 4K or HD. So let's do the slower one. And, I'm just going to record like a test video to show you that it actually works. So here, as you can see, it has slowed down like significantly. And this is the slow-mo mode. But let's say you've already recorded a video and you want to slow it down after recording it. So slow-mo is not an option. And to do that, we're going to select the video, then press the edit icon, so the 3 bars on the bottom. Then go into video and pressing this like speedometer icon on the top right. And here you can select the playback speed of your video. So you can do 50%, so it's going to be 50% slower. You can also change like the time duration with this slider right here. So like this stretched out part is the slow-mo part. You can do the whole video or just like a snippet of the video. It's going to look like this. Here you can see it slow down. You can change it to different speeds. You can change the time of the slow-mo. You can crop the video, basically everything to edit the video. And once you're done, just press done on the top right and your video will be saved. So let's play it and see what turned out. Here you can see it slows down, then speeds up, back up again. So that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to take stunning 48 megapixel photos on the iPhone 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max. So first, what you guys want to do is go over into the settings and then go over to the camera settings. So you need to scroll a bit down. They are in the second section right here, right between the Apple Intelligence, Siri and the control center. Now scroll down until you see formats. Here in the formats, we want to make sure that we enable ProRAW and resolution control. Now you guys can change your ProRAW format, but I always stick to the JPEG lossless because, as you guys can see, is the most compatible one. So after we changed our format here, we can go over to the camera, and now here we can change the format to, let's say, RAW, and then resolution to 48 megapixels. Now whenever we take a picture of something, we should be either getting 12 or 48, but this photo was taken raw, so as you guys can see, this is 12, and sometimes the 12 might do the better job. You guys can disable this, and now whenever you look at a picture, it will be 48. So as you guys can see, we have used the portrait mode right here. It's better for the flowers, and normally whenever we take our picture, then we will be getting the main camera and 48 megapixels. So that's how you guys can do that. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to take a screenshot on the iPhone 17 Pro. So if you want to take an image of your screen, so basically a screenshot, what you can do is simply press the volume up button and the power buttons at the same time. So just click them once. There you go, screenshot has been taken. And what you can do with the screenshot is you can crop it by pressing these like sliders on the corners of the screen. You can like draw on the image by pressing the markup button. So the icon with the marker, and you can draw on it like this. You can ask about the image by pressing the ask button. So you can like ask ChatGPT about the things that are in the screenshot. You can simply search for the things in the screenshot or you can also circle like this to look up certain parts of the screenshot. So that is also useful. And once you're done with the screenshot, you can either delete it by pressing the X icon at the top left, or you can save it to your camera roll by pressing confirm on the top right, and then save to photos. And now if you go to photos, here is our screenshot. And that is pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe.
Welcome. In front of me is an iPhone 17 Pro, and today I will show you how you can capture a screenshot on this device. So, to get started, you'll want to open up content that you wish to capture, which I'll be using as the first page of the home screen as an example for this. Once your content is visible on your screen, like this pages, simply press the power button and the volume up at the same time. It gets you this flash along with the pop-up, and after a moment this will disappear. Now when it disappears, you can find your captured screenshot by going into your Photos application. Let me just back out. So typically it would be located in a library, which your screenshot will show up in. You can see it right here. But you can also navigate later on into the collections, and in collections you'll find an album called screenshots. In here obviously you will find just screenshots and nothing else, which makes it much easier for you to locate the captured screenshot you might be looking for. So there we go. Now, with that being said, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Here I have iPhone 17 Pro, and let me show you how to look up the information about the image when you are searching on the internet. So let's begin. So for example, let's assume that you are using the Safari or some other browser and you would like to find out some information about the things which are on the screen. For example, here we've got the Eiffel Tower and you would like to find out information about this building. All you need to do is use the power key and the volume up together, like for about 2 seconds, to take a screenshot. And here, let's use this icon in the left down corner. And as you can see, this pin is located right here on the Eiffel Tower, and you have here like the city knowledge. You can check out the information about the Eiffel Tower. You can find out the maps information. For example, you can check out directions, and here you've got also the similar web images to look up for some other pictures. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, leave thumbs up under the video. I have iPhone 17 Pro, and let me show you 5 settings to improve the camera quality on the following phone. Let's begin. Alright, so let's start by opening the settings right here. From the list of settings, let's choose the camera. Let's tap camera right here, and as you can see here we've got all camera settings. Let me show you what you should change or what you should enable to have the best possible camera quality possible. Let's start by using the record video section right here, and let's change the video quality to 4K and 30 FPS. Okay, of course you can also use the 60 FPS or even 120 FPS, but in my case 30 FPS will be enough. Let's go back and let's go for the second thing. So you should here choose the photographic style. Of course you can use the default one, the standard, but in my case let me use the bright. I tested the styles, and in my case bright is the most amazing, the most cool one that I would like to use in my photography style. So let me choose the bright. Let's scroll down, and here let's enable the lens correction. So you can use this feature to correct lens distortion on the front and ultra wide cameras. And let's go for the next thing. Let's use the lens cleaning hints. So now the camera will display a suggestion when the camera lens should be cleaned to improve the image quality. let's also use here the indicators, and in my case let me enable all indicators. So it's really useful to have the most indicators on your camera, so let's keep enabled all of them. So that's it, thank you for watching, please subscribe to our channel, leave thumbs up under the video.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show the camera tricks on iPhone 17 Pro. Alright, so let's launch our camera and let me show you the most interesting features that we have when it comes to our camera. Alright, so when it comes to the iOS 26, we know that the menu has changed. It looks quite different right now in comparison with previous iOS, but you know, that's not the biggest trick. I'm just showing you how to move around this mode. Now let's select the normal photo, and now let's switch the camera into the front one. And now, as you take a look, when we will click on that icon, we can quickly switch between landscape and the portrait mode when we click on that, just like that. Pretty easy and cool shortcut. Also, we can of course widen or we can expand the photo or simply shorten it a little when you click on the button down below. Really cool feature and a cool shortcut. Also, when we click on that icon, we'll be able to launch the center stage menu, and in here we can enable to use the auto zoom or use the auto rotate. We can set them on or on off. It's simply up to you which mode you want to use. Simply select the settings that you want the most, the ones that fit you. Also, when it comes to the video mode, we can use the dual video mode. To do it, click right in here. Now select dual capture. And now, thanks to that, we can record from both cameras at the same time. You can now even see the part of my head right in here. And now I'm waving in front of the front camera, and now I'll do it the same in the back camera. Now when we'll start to record, again I will wave just to show you that it's actually recording from both cameras at the same time. Now we can save. Now let's play that video. And as you take a look, everything has been launched and saved successfully. So this mode actually works, and it's pretty cool to use. I highly recommend trying it on your own. Now we can stop that for now, and let's go into the settings right now. Go into camera. Let's select, not in here, the camera control, and let's select the camera adjustments, click on customize, and now on the iPhone 17 Pro we have this button on the edge, and we can use it to control the camera. It's also a shortcut. When we will click on the button, we will quickly launch our camera. Let me show you how it works. Make sure that everything is enabled. Now I will go into the home screen. I will tap on the button, and as you take a look, the camera launched. We can also use this button to take pictures, as you can see. Pretty cool thing. And also we can use this button to select the features such as exposure, zoom, modes, and that kind of stuff. To do it, we need to place our finger on that button, and now we need to simply slide up or down. Currently I'm changing, I think it's the filters. As you take a look, works pretty nice. When you slide to the left side, okay, I was currently in the styles. Let's do it once again. Alright, and now we can change the styles. For example, select the cameras, adjust the zoom, select the depth, select the exposure, for example. So let's click on that, and we can move, as you take a look, to change the exposure. Really, really cool. But for me, when we have all of that stuff, I mean the exposure, depth, the cameras and zoom, etc., etc., it's a little bit harder to use this mode. What I like to do is to open up the settings right in here when I was showing you the customize, and select maybe only one of those features for more comfort use. So let's say only want to zoom with this button. So I need to unselect all of that stuff. Now I go back into the camera, and now when I will slide, I only will be able to zoom in or zoom out thanks to this button, and I don't have that other features. Really, really cool thing. I highly recommend setting only one thing. Now let's, for example, set it into the exposure, and now instead of zooming, we'll be able to change the exposure as you take a look. Really cool thing, this side button. Alright, now let's go back. As we go back once again into the in here, we can change also the photographic styles. Also, I highly recommend playing with those modes. We can use the cool rose, neutral, bright. Below you can see what each mode does: rose gold, gold, amber, and the standard. If you want, you can also click the customize button. When it comes to the recording of things, we can select record video, and on iPhone 17 Pro we can record videos in 4K at 120 FPS. That is a really, really cool thing. If you want to record in that resolution, simply select, and now we can see that icon, and that means that now our videos will be at this resolution with 120 FPS. Really, really cool thing. Similar thing with the recording in slow-mo. We can record in slow motion at 4K. That is really big resolution. We can also select that. Cool thing. And when it comes to the recording cinematic, the maximum resolution is 4K at 30 FPS. Alright, but now let's scroll down a little. Let's select the formats, and let's make sure that the ProRAW and the resolution control is enabled. Thanks to that, we'll be able to use 48 megapixel mode. Now we can go back. Let's open up the camera, the photo mode, and now as we take a look right in here, we have the button. We can click on that, and now we can select the resolution up to 48 megapixels. Thanks to that, the quality of our photo will be the best and the highest. I really recommend enabling that feature and using the 48 megapixels mode. And also on that resolution, the 40x zoom also works, not only on 24 but also in 48. Really, really cool. That's also the maximum zoom level on our iPhone 17 Pro. On the previous iPhones, as I remember, the maximum zoom was around 25, I think. 25x zoom, that was the max. In here we have almost twice more. Really, really cool thing. The 40x zoom is really, really high, and we can of course use the 48 megapixel mode for that. So it's a really cool thing also. Alright, I'm wondering if there's something more that I wanted to show you. As you go take a look on this bar, we have different modes, of course. We have the time-lapse, the slow motion mode, the cinematic, the video, photo mode, portrait mode, spatial mode, and the panorama. I highly recommend to try these modes on your own. For example, when I like to use the panorama in the mountains. That is really cool. You know, we have a beautiful landscape in front of us, and we want to take a wide photo. Simply select the panorama. Now click the shutter button and move the iPhone in direction of this arrow to create a wide photo. I maybe will be able to show you that. I'll click the shutter button, and now we need to simply move our iPhone in the direction of our arrow. Alright, now I'll click the shutter button to save, and as we take a look, the panorama mode has been applied, and we have gained the wide photo. Really, really cool thing. Okay, in the formats, we can also select the Apple Pro resolution for videos. You can you can read what this mode provides, what it gives us. But from other things, I think that is all. If you want to mirror your front camera, you can enable that feature right in here. It's up to you. Some people like that effect when you're taking a selfie. You just need to select which format you want. You can change it right in here. Then simply open up the camera, select, take a selfie, and compare the selfies to each other to select the mode that you want to use. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hi, welcome to HardReset.Info. In front of me there are iPhone 17 Air and iPhone 17 Pro, and in this video we are going to compare two main things. Firstly, we will compare camera features. We will see how the cameras differ between those two devices. And second, we will take a look at real photo examples to find out which one takes better pictures. Of course, we all expect the Pro to perform better, but the real question is how much better are the photos actually going to be. So let's begin. So at the very beginning, we will start with opening settings. So open settings, and then we can scroll a bit down. Here we will find camera settings, and so this is where the main differences begin. So let's begin with record video. As you can see, there are different ways to record video in Full HD, in 30 FPS, in 60 FPS. Same settings, same options we have on Air device. But as you can see, there is no way to record 120 FPS on Air device. Same situation with 4K. In 4K we can record in 120 FPS on iPhone Pro, 17 Pro device, but there is no way to record video in 120 FPS on Air. What about other things? So here we have HDR, action mode, okay. But what about auto FPS? So here we have the same settings, as you can see, so there is no difference here. Okay, move on. What about record sound, record? Okay, what about photos? Here we have formats. Oops, wait a while. In formats we have high efficiency, most compatible, photo mode, we have same settings here, 12 and 24. Resolution control, we have, okay, as you can see, here in Air we have resolution control, on a Pro we have ProRAW resolution control. And of course, we can select the ProRAW format, and ProRAW is not available on Air. On Pro, we even have Apple ProRes format for video captures. It means that we can record video in, firstly, in ProRes resolution, and it means that we can record video to the external drive. It's not possible on iPhone Air. And ProRes encoding HDR is available on Pro model, of course. What about photo capture and fusion camera? As you can see, fusion camera is on default settings, so 28 and 35 millimeters are enabled, but default lenses is 24 on Pro device and 26 in Air, and because of this you will be able to see slightly difference between distance of objects. I will show you in comparison. because on Air it will look a bit closer to you. Okay, lens correction. So here we have the same settings. So that's it. But now let's open the camera. Okay, so when we look at camera settings, we can already see some key differences. So even on this first camera screen, if we go into photo options, okay, it's here. If we go into photo options, so as you can see, there are first differences. On iPhone Pro lets you shoot in RAW. Shoot in RAW means you will have much more flexibility when editing your photos later in different photo editors. Another thing you will notice right away is macro photography is available on the iPhone, as you can see right here on the Pro iPhone. On the Pro iPhone we can shoot in macro. What it means and why we have macro on Pro but not on Air. It's just because on the Pro the camera can switch to macro mode because it has ultra-wide lens, which allows true macro shots. The Air doesn't have this feature just because it doesn't have a macro lens. It has only one fusion camera, only one normal camera if we want to get rid of marketing slogans. Okay. As for shooting modes, both phones offer the same set, except the one. Except the two, so sorry, because there is no cinematic mode in iPhone Air for some reason. I don't know why. But maybe it will. Maybe they will fix it, or not. I don't know. But what we have here, so photo, portrait, and as you can see here, we have even spatial on our iPhone Pro. Why? So for special mode, iPhone use LiDAR and an extra camera to record content for the Apple Vision Pro. But Air doesn't have even LiDAR or additional lens, so this mode simply isn't available. So switching over the video mode, so let's just switch. Okay, and here we have key differences too. So as you can see, there is no way, for example, on Air to switch to 120 frames per second. And of course, even in video and photo mode, we have ability to zoom 2x on iPhone Air and 8x on iPhone 17 Pro device. Of course, you have digital zoom up to 40x in Pro device and up to 10x on Air device. Okay, so that's it, guys. Those was key differences between cameras and functionality. But now move on to photos. So, okay, on the left side of our screen, we will have iPhone 17 Pro device. And on the right side, we'll have iPhone Air. And now let's compare. Okay, let's start with this photo in portrait mode, shot on frontal camera. So at first glance, as you can see, both shots look almost identical. The detail on the eyebrows and hair, as you can see, it's great on both. On the Air, the hairline looks a little more cleanly cut, but that's probably just I don't know, maybe it's not consistent difference, it just algorithms works this time in that way. Okay, on the other hand, the Pro did a slightly better job cutting out the t-shirt. The background blur nearly the same on both phones, maybe even touch stronger on the Air, but Not better or worse, just a bit different, maybe. Okay, but dynamic range is excellent across the board. So honestly, if you showed me those two pictures without telling me which phone they came from, I probably think they were taken at the same device. The only maybe subtle difference I noticed just now, as you can see, on my Air, my face looks a bit shinier here, as you can see. While the Pro seems to apply a more matte effect, reducing the shine. But again, that could just be how the algorithms worked at this time, not necessarily a built-in camera difference. Okay, so here we have the same situation, as you can see. This was a set of several different photos, and as you can see, they handled exactly the same. So this photo also taken with the front camera in portrait mode, and here as you can see, Pro did a slightly cleaner job cutting me out against the green splashes, as you can see. So the background blur look the same, and the sky is equally beautiful on both devices. And there, the sky might look a touch more blue, but it's such a minor difference. It doesn't really matter. And honestly, I can't say I prefer one over the other. To me, images look almost identical. And keep in mind the lightning conditions weren't easy here. It was early morning sunlight, and early morning sunlight hitting one side of my face, as you can see, pretty strongly. And it's really good test for the dynamic range. And both devices handled it really well, no blown out highlights. But the Air, as you can see, again shows the sunlight side of my face a little brighter, which the Pro smooth things out with the same matte effect as on the first photo, and keep slightly more detail in the shadows. So you can especially see it on the left side of my face, as you can see here. Maybe here some space is a bit burned out, and we have no same station on the left photo. As for sharpness and detail, the difference is barely noticeable. Maybe it's not noticeable. As you can see, for example, for the eye. So first phone and second one. Okay, maybe on the Pro sharpness is a bit better. Yeah, maybe it's a bit better. Okay, move on. So this is the same photo. As you can see, yeah. So with the dynamic range is just better on Pro device. Now I see it. It's a bit better. Okay. And now is very difficult question. Very difficult question. Now I'm gonna see you, and now I'm gonna show you it all. This photo was taken using zoom. In this photo, we can see two very different approaches to processing. On the Pro, there is sort of hazy overlaid effect, which looks a little unusual and makes it hard to compare directly with the Air shot. But one thing is absolutely clear: the Pro delivers much better macro photos simply because the Air can't make macro photo. And here we have macro photo. What is completely, as you can see, I tried to make the same photo here, and unfortunately there is no way to make macro photo on Air just because Air doesn't have ultraviolet lens. So let's compare this video taken with the front camera, and this time in horizontal format. Even thought I'm holding the phone vertically, but it's, as you can see, recorded horizontally. Both the Air and Pro automatically record horizontally, and honestly, it's super convenient. These clips were shot while I was walking, so you can see how the stabilization works. And for some reason, the video shutter just, as you can see, stuttered just a little. And my guess is that after about half an hour of my recording, both phones started to overheat. The Air got especially hot, so hot that it automatically dimmed the screen to minimum brightness, and I couldn't turn it back up. The Pro was warm too, but not nearly as bad. That's definitely something to keep in mind if you plan on recording long videos with these phones. Aside from that, thought the overall video quality is excellent and on both devices. I really like dynamic range, I really like colors, I really like stabilization. Front camera is really beautiful. I really think if you're a blogger, you can record video on frontal camera and not using rear camera just because front camera is really good now. Okay, let's move on. Here is the screen recording of how it works. Unfortunately, I won't record it on Air, but on Pro I can record screen and record with camera at the same time. It's a cool feature. It's not available on Air device, but available on Pro. And of course, it's a really cool thing. But now the video from rear camera, from the main camera on Pro and on Air device. Okay, so let's take a closer look here, because this is the where differences should be more obvious, more visible. Both phones did a good job. As you can see, now I'll start both videos. But in the Pro you can see a bit deeper colors, steadier stabilization and a bit more dynamic range. Overall, just cleaner footage. If you notice those here, you will see right now. Okay, so there are a bit weird lines here on the Pro, but that's just from lens protector on the main camera causing slight reflections, but it doesn't really affect the image quality, it just shows up as glare. So, as you can see, both phones handle this scene well. The Pro is better, but the gap isn't huge, it's not even big, until you start zooming. As you can see right now, I'll zoom, yeah. So that's where the difference is massive. The Pro goes up to 8x zoom, while the Air tops out at 2x zoom. As you can see. Outside of zoom, the Air still holds up surprisingly well. But when we talk about zoom, unfortunately, Air can't be good just because it hasn't physical telephoto lenses. But as you can see, Air is really beautiful. Air's camera really cool. But wait a second, hold on. As you can see, about blur, right? So Air and Pro are focused on this place. And as you can see, the background on Pro is physically blurred. It's not the algorithms. But it can't be possible when you have only one lens on Air. And as you can see, there is no background, beautiful blur on the Air. Yeah, and because of it, overall quality of video recordings is better on Pro, but it must be better just because it has first of all 3 cameras. It has LiDAR. It has I don't know. It's just more expensive, and it was positioned like a pro recording tool. You know. So yes, it's really good camera on Pro and really good camera on Air. So that's it, guys, about video. Let's move on to zoom photos. And here I'm using 2x zoom on both devices. On the left, in iPhone Pro as usual. And honestly, I don't even need to explain much here. It's clear that the Air really struggles with zoom. As soon as you start zooming in, the image quality drops fast. Details got lost. As you can see, and dynamic range falls apart. But to be fair, that's exactly what we would expect, just because it hasn't telephoto lenses. It's normal. Okay, move on. This is the same situation. 2x zoom on the Air. It's really bad. Okay. And here, as you can see, we have a slightly difference between dynamic range. On Air, it's slightly worse. As you can see, dynamic range is a bit worse in the Air, but it's really difficult scene. So here I manually changed the brightness of the image. And of course, if we talk about main camera, so Pro must be better. It just must be a bit better. So here it's difficult to say is Pro better here or no. But yeah, if we talk about dynamic range, so Pro is better. Okay, here is selfie image again. Selfie photo. Here we have same station as usual. Dynamic range is better on Pro, and details are maybe we have a little bit more details on Pro. Yeah, we have more details on Pro. Difference is not too big, but we have difference. If we talking about zoom again, so here is 2x zoom, but as you can see, the lighting is really good here. Here is really good, and when we have really good lighting, so we can zoom in photos, and as you can see, difference not visible. There is no big difference here. Okay, so here we have 2 or even 3x zoom, and there is no big difference between these cameras in details, even in dynamic range, just because it was good seen in dynamic range. Okay, so that's it, guys. Hope this video was helpful for you. I hope now you know how Air handles with photos and videos comparing to Pro device, and I can tell you that it handles really good. And that's it. Please consider to leave a like to support our channel and comment this video below. And bye. See you.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily capture front and back cameras at once on the iPhone 17 Pro. So first, what we want to do is we want to enter the camera. Now here in the camera, let's switch over to the video. And now all we have to do is click on those 6 dots and go over to dual capture. Now, as you guys can see, the dual capture is enabled. We have the front camera and the back camera. We can start recording now, and it looks like this. So now we can stop our recording, and here we have our dual recorded camera. I'll quickly do the phone like this. As you guys can see, we have both of the cameras here. So this is a new very cool feature. I feel like this is actually the most enjoyable of them all, and that's how you guys can do it. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to force 48 megapixel photos on the iPhone 17 Pro. So first, what you guys want to do is basically go over to the settings, and right here, we want to go over to the camera settings. So scroll down until you see Apple Intelligence and Siri, and then right below it, we have the camera settings. So now click them, and here we need to scroll a bit down until we see formats. Now in the formats, we want to make sure that we have enabled ProRAW and resolution control. And if it's disabled for you, then simply tap on the switch and make sure that it's green. Now here you guys can choose your format. I of course choose the most compatible one, which is the JPEG lossless. And here what you guys can do is go over to the camera now and change the resolution right here. So now we have the 48 megapixels, and whenever we take our picture, it should be the 48 megapixels. So this is how you guys can basically force the 48 megapixel photos on your iPhone 17 Pro. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hello, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will show you how to capture spatial photos and videos with DAPs on your iPhone 17 Pro. Okay, so let's open camera on my phone, and now all you're gonna do is swipe right at the bottom side of the screen to find spatial mode. And now the most important part, that you have to rotate your iPhone to landscape orientation. And if you want to take your spatial photo, you want to just tap this button to make your photo. And if you want to record a spatial video, you have to switch to video mode right here. Tap this camera icon, and to start a recording, you want to press this red button. Now there's some kind of download, but you have to press that button to start recording and tap it again to stop recording. And also I have some tips for you how to get better results with that spatial mode. The first one is that you have to keep your iPhone steady and level for the smoothest results. And also you have to use bright, even lighting to enhance the depth effect and in overall image quality. So yeah, that's basically it. I really hope that you find this video helpful, and if so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to make 3D spatial photos in the Photos app on the iPhone 17 Pro. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to the photos. So you want to open up your gallery and choose a picture that you want to make 3D. So for an example, I'll choose this picture right here, and all we have to do is click on this little button right here to make the spatial scene. So now whenever we move our phone, as you guys can see, the picture is also rotating. So this gives us a very cool effect. We can also put this as our wallpaper, and that's how you guys can do that. So just by clicking on this button to either turn it on or turn it off. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hello, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I'll show you how to change photo and video resolution in camera application. So to change photo and video resolution on your iPhone 17 Pro, I will use not only my camera application, but also settings. Okay, so let's go to settings, and first of all, let's change photo resolution. Now we have to scroll down until you reach camera section, find formats, and find photo mode section. So here you can select your desired default resolution. So it could be 12 megapixels or 24 megapixels. And let's go back to camera. And now let's change video resolution. So you have to find section with record video, and here you can select different range of resolutions, like 1080 pixels, or for example 4K. Also frame rate. For example, it could be 30 frames per second, or 60, or 120. So select which one, decide which one works better for you, and simply tap on it to change needed resolution. And let's go to camera application, and now we want to swipe to video mode, and here in the top left corner of your screen you can see quick toggles. So you can select here as well different recording resolutions, so it could be HD or 4K, and also different frame rates. This is just for quick access, so that you didn't open all the settings stuff and do that in settings. You can quickly do that in your camera icon, in your camera application. So yeah, that's basically how we can quickly change photo and video resolution on your iPhone 17 Pro. I really hope that you find this video helpful, and if so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.